Hello friends, today we're going to fix this excellent Tokina 17mm f3.5 that I got last week or 2 weeks ago, I'm not sure, and I'm very eager to test, but do not dare putting it on my camera with all that fungus that you can see there. So what we're going to do today is we're going to open this lens and then we're going to get rid of all that fungus, and then I will be able to test it on my camera and then answer if it is a good lens, but I'm pretty sure it is because Tokina is a very well respected lens manufacturer, and then the quality of this lens and the construction is just perfect. Everything metal, even this ring that we're going to remove now. So the ring here, so as you can see I got it loose with my fingers, and this is usually not very possible. So last week when I got the lens and then I started to think how to disassemble the lens, so I came with my rubber cups and then I forced it. One thing I don't remember, it was if I had to use double-sided tape here and here just to increase adherence. This I'm not sure, but then once the ring is loose it comes quite easily. Even you can try with your fingers and then it works perfectly. So come out. Okay, one more turn, no, quite a few turns more, and then it comes out. As you can see, very good quality. The ring is entirely metal. Then we're getting close. So next thing is here, you have to grab this part of the lens here. I think this is what I did, and then you force here and then you're able to rotate this element here. So you rotate until it comes out, so you have got this first half of the lens, which is most of the optical assembly, and then the part which has the most fungus. Then I will put this aside and we'll take a look at this. Well, otherwise beside the fungus, the lens looks quite okay. Well, the ring is hard, but it can be moved easily. Then the aperture ring works quite fine. As you can see, the construction, all parts are metal, which is really nice. This lens is going to last forever once we have fixed it. And then there is some fungus here on the back, very slight traces. I mean, I was able to select 2 filaments. And then this is more okay, I don't know if we can say it on the video, but then this element here, so there is a cue, just how to remove it. There's these 2 dots here that you can use a small spanner to get it loose. I did it already, so this is why I'm able to move it with my fingers. But then I will leave that group just for later. We'll take care of the big part of the infestation, which is just behind the front element, which is almost as usual, I would say. Okay, let me rearrange my lights. Okay, so this part, it was painful just to remove this ring here. As you can see, there is some traces of glue because I already dissolved the glue. And then to do so, I usually use isopropyl alcohol, but then with this lens it didn't work because it was some sort of varnish. So what I had to use at the end was nail polisher remover, acetone-less. So because yeah, acetone is quite aggressive. And then yeah, after putting maybe 10 times and then scraping the glue, I was able to get this ring loose, which okay, as you can see, I'm able to get the ring loose, and then this element, which is the one full of fungus, comes out rather easily. I have to check this element further because it looks strange, but I don't see traces of fungus anyway. Then the other part of the lens opens here from the back. Here. So here you have two elements which are clean, so no problem here. And then yeah, there is something you need to take into consideration. This element here, it just held by this part here. So if you remove the two of them, this lens is probably going to fall. It happened to me when I was trying to understand the lens, so be careful with that. And then otherwise, yeah, the rest of the lens seems to be clean to me. There's just this part with fungus, so I'm going to get the cleaning stuff, and then I'm going to show you how to perform a cleaning, because people have asked me quite lately what kind of fluid I use, and then all that kind of stuff, and then how I do the cleaning. So I'm going to show that. Let me just go and get my cleaning stuff, and then we meet again in a few seconds. So hello friends, I am back. As you can see, I removed the back element here. I just simply had to unscrew it to remove it, and then here I added some solvent here to remove the glue, and then be able to unscrew this element here. We'll come back in a few seconds, and then we're going to do the big cleaning here. So I remove the ring, as I explained to you before. Then just to manipulate the glass with ease, I take this cup here. I can manipulate the lens without touching it. Then I have my optical cleaning fluid here. This one works quite fine. Then I have some isopropyl alcohol that I put in this small bottle. Optical cleaning paper that I already pre-cut in small pieces. This is one mark and this is one brand, and you find, but there are many out there. Just don't skimp the quality of the paper. This is really important. Then a blowing peer just to remove the particles, and then that's pretty much it. So for the cleaning, you take your optical cleaning fluid, you add some of it, and then you start rubbing with the paper circular motions from the interior to the exterior, and then as far as I can see now, the fungus is gone already. So this is good news. So meaning the fungus wasn't very strong one, didn't have the time to attack the coating of the lens. Because if you remember, sometimes it can degrade the coating and then leave a spot or stain on it, as I showed it on the video when I was cleaning the fungus on a Nikkor 80mm 200, and then here you were able to see that there was a spot left by the fungus. Okay, so the most difficult part is just removing the cap now. So as you can see, the fungus here is gone, which is extremely good news. So this means I will be able to use the lens. I will recover it because I actually got it for free, and the owner gave it to me saying it was a throwaway. And then I said, I will prove you wrong. Here I am, I'm proving you wrong. And then, okay, so I have this element here in the back, which is very small. So same thing here, I saw that the fungus was behind the first lens here. So I remove it, I pay attention to the orientation, I touch only the exterior surface, because at the end when I will assemble, it will be easy to clean anyway, and then I repeat the same procedure as before. I add just a teeny bit of optical cleaning fluid or isopropyl alcohol, whatever you have at hand. Okay, so I cleaned it. So well, the fungus here was quite difficult to see to start with, so I'm not going to linger a lot on whether it is gone or not. I just want to show you the procedure. I will repeat everything just after to do everything well in detail. This is just to show you how it is done. Okay, so this is it. So the lens has been cleaned. This was quite an easy job, and this lens is very nice to work with. Everything is very accessible and easy to disassemble. Well, save for the the glue that was used. It was quite strong. Everything else is really nice. So to reassemble the lens, nothing more complicated than just putting the washers again in position, then going here to the back, rescrewing. I use probably some tool to rescrew. Then here on the front, I will just put this element here. Okay. I just have to get it in straight. Then just for finishing the job, I can just clean the front element so it is nice and shiny. I put the ring, and then we can say we're pretty much done. Then this is it. The lens has been cleaned. Fungus or fungi is gone, and then I just want a 70mm 3.8 Tokina, pretty good quality lens for free. So if you find one of these on a flea market or really cheap on the internet with Fungus, go ahead and buy it. There's a chance of having a nice wide lens, wide angle lens for very cheap or very little money. And then, as you can see, it's really easy to work with. So thanks for watching, and see you next time.